We there. That was a little delayed, but welcome to the High Counsel, man. We in this bit.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all?
Hey, me and Maul decided that we gonna listen to that new Stardust when we get done after this.
Bro, see,
Damn.
look,
Yo,
we started early today. That is the most garbage music I've ever heard, and I've listened to Riff Raff before.
Damn, that's crazy. That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot,
I've listened
especially
to
with a
Riff
name like
Raff.
Rit Raff. That's crazy.
That is 0 out of 10 across the bro. I ain't gonna hold you. The amount of studio time
I
that he paid that had to make that whole album, he could have
Yeah.
donated that to kids in Africa with rice.
yeah, but I don't believe it was a zero. I think you have to go pass on the negative side on the zero and keep on hitting because reality, I seen what he was trying to. You know what? It sounded like a miniature ripoff of what Starboy was. Hence Stardust, kind of retro, an 80s retro. He is kind of like sounding like he's trying to be like Miami Vice type shit.
But you
But
trying to take it back to the 80s, like the cocaine music? What you talking about that? What do you mean by that?
that's what he was singing about. He's singing about, yeah, I've got the stacks and they're on racks with the hoes that want to jack. Like it's some shit like that to a very retro 80s beat. And bro, listen, the garbage sound, it sounds so garbage. Both Riff Raff and Tiger sounds like a complete fucking idiot. Just like he should have never did that. He to me, he spoiled his shit. If you tell me Tiger, let's go back 10, 12 years ago, couple of years ago. Anything new? Hell no, man. Tiger who?
Pad Me the Hookah. Like, you went
That's
from
crazy.
Pad Me the Hookah, which was a slap, which is a bop, to, bro, Matt, we all music heads in here, bro. You feel me?
Bro,
The production even sounded like it was AI.
well, so one thing I didn't like was when he didn't get the feedback that he thought that he was supposed to get. He wanted to throw your girl under the bus, Doja Cat. He was like, well, she made a whole album out of AI. Mine's not the whole album of AI. And I'm just like, bro, that's not the way you do that, my boy. Like, you don't
So you
like,
listen
you know what I'm
to it.
saying? You introduce somebody else, like pick on her, not me, right? It's like,
Oh, so you listen to it.
Who listened
Yeah,
to what?
yeah. You had to listen to it. You went into the Piccolo song because I went down each
Who?
fucking track. It was like I'm
Who?
gonna do about 2 or 3 minutes on each one and see. And I was just like, oh, I can't even do 2 or 3. I can't just do a couple of seconds. Oh, this shit sounds like garbage. This sounds like garbage. Even skip to the middle of it, man. The rest of this, I thought
Like,
Riff Raff was gonna be singing and Tiger was gonna be spitting verses, and he's trying to fucking shadow Riff Raff. Sound like
They're competition for the market. Somebody listen to that
Right.
shit.
I mean, he could have did better with a fucking kazoo, if you ask me.
Somebody
bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I would rather listen to the Andre 3000 album with the straight flute on repeat than to listen to 3 songs on that whole album, through and through.
So here's the thing, right? What should we start back at like Young Money? Like what
Let's
y'all
start back.
y'all act like y'all like Tiger has like what Tiger album gave y'all expectations
It was never an
that
album.
this was going to be
I
worthwhile. That's
I
that's
can't.
that's what that's all I want to say.
None of his albums ever had me feel like, yo, I've never once in my life said, bro, you ever listen to that Tiger album, bro? From front to back, it slapped. Never once in my life have I said that. He has singles
Yeah, singles.
that
Right.
are, but I've never, and that's what the thing is.
And
I
how the
didn't
promotion
expect that. I don't expect album to drop a Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Jay-Z, early Jay-Z type of album. I don't expect that type of caliber of music from him. But I do expect it for it to sound somewhat A-list and polished and
why?
productions, because he's had singles that were polished and he wasn't talking about nothing lyrical, but he hit all his margins, especially
You
when he
just
was
said it.
like,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
You just said it. You just
Like
said it right there. His music. He said nothing lyrical. You let's elaborate on that. His music don't have no fucking substance. You can't point out one that did. So I'm just trying to understand why did you think this album was going to do that? Because this
uh,
would be unlike his character. This would just be so unlike him.
but see,
You know what I'm
well,
saying?
yeah, but
coming from somebody that really do listen to music, I couldn't bet $100 of my own money that I don't have
I wouldn't
that
put 5 on
this
it, bro.
album
Like if the Lunas was
that
passing
this
them out,
Tiger
I still
album
wouldn't put no money on it, bro.
that this Tiger album was gonna be good.
yeah, but
I even but I could expect it at least one or two songs on it to be like, if this came on the radio, I wouldn't turn it off.
Nah,
yeah,
it's like he heard Phoenix Flexin, saw how popular that gained traction and stuff, whether it was AI or not, and he jumped on the bandwagon and put that shit together in like a week.
Bro,
It's trash.
a lot of these
That
artists are
album.
they're riding legacy, bro. That's it.
Oh,
Right
I'm gonna
now,
tell you.
this is what they're doing to their name, bro. You ever seen like they take like a wet shirt that get wet and they just wring that shit out,
Bring it out.
but everything is worth. That's what's going on, bro. Because what are these niggas gonna do? Like, listen, let's be honest, right? And right now the economy is going down the drain, right? Everybody doing crazy shit. People are only spending money. Like they're only spending money on shit that they feel like they absolutely have to have. So I'm just saying, if your music ain't got no kind of substance and it don't resonate, you out here talking about popping in the club and a lot of shit. And I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is, bro, you know, people ain't really feeling that right now. It's hard, like you know what I'm saying. Like that. Let's be honest. Tiger's known for his songs is known for big club songs, right? All their songs, right?
yeah.
Club songs, right?
It's club songs, but like,
Okay.
don't
Do
get
you
me
feel
wrong.
like
Like
he's in the club right
some
now?
some of his, nah, hell no. But I'm saying some of
Like,
his shit
you know
back
what I'm
then.
saying?
Like if you looked at like what was that? If you look at like I ain't gonna say he's a lyricist, but he's had some lyrics. Like you look at Faded, or
Faded,
you
right?
look at
How
Taste.
how long? Okay,
Rack,
okay,
You
rack.
know
okay.
what I'm saying?
Hold on. The reason why you can go to those specifically is because they're the exception. They're not the rule. They're
Yeah.
exceptions. They're exceptions from his catalog. They're not the rule. The majority of his music don't be like that, bro. So yeah, he got those songs, and those songs broke out because they're not his. They're the reason why you can point directly like that when people can say, "Oh, I got that specific," and that's specific because, bro, you should
There's
be able
not
to
a
say,
lot of
"Look at
those.
my catalog, bro. Pick any song." But his music is not like that. And I'm not trying to diss him. What I'm saying is that's like going to that's like going to Sports Illustrated looking for tomatoes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like
It's
real
not
talk.
going. I mean, or you know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen, bro.
This
Not
this
what's
this
the store? The Sports Authority. You feel me? It's not going to happen, bro, because you shopping at the wrong store, bro. Like that's not what his shit is. So I feel like he should just stick out with singles. It do him well. It do him well. But I ain't never known this nigga to put out an album, a complete work of music that was like, yeah, you need to go get that new. Nobody says that, bro. Nobody.
Yeah, fact.
No,
Am I
no, no,
lying?
nobody says that. But I'll say this here: that album, really, to me, what it is, I feel like it's a cry for help. I'm having a midlife crisis because
Help!
I
Oh my
can't fucking
god.
rap, so I might as well go ahead and start trying to sing because everybody else is jumping on that fucking singing bandwagon when they can't sing.
He was trying to live his best life, bro. Like so I think AI has definitely empowered people to do a lot of shit they probably wouldn't have done. However, just because you can do some shit, don't always mean you should do some shit. And I feel like when he did his shit, he put it out instead of him just taking it on the chin like, damn, all right, people weren't feeling this shit. This is like fuck y'all. This is what I wanted to put out because that's an artist, right? Right?
Yeah, I mean it
Right?
is,
He
but
didn't
I
do
mean,
that. He
but you
didn't
know
do
what
that.
else too? He's
What's up?
also probably surrounded with a bunch of people who got their head up his ass and blowing smoke up his ass because I know niggas. Listen, I try to do some shit like that, motherfucker. Tell me, hey, bro, that shit finna sound trash. Even in the first couple, bro, that I'm like, you know what? Maybe you right. Maybe I shouldn't do this and tarnish the name or tarnish whatever kind of credit I have behind my name. But this
So
shit, this was a bold, unethical, stupid decision
so let me ask you a
that
question.
costs money.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on, watch this. Leah, have you heard the new Tyga album?
Unfortunately, I played a song or two, and then that was it. It went in the trash where it belonged.
So the girls ain't liking it either.
Nope.
Tiger, what the fuck, bro? Because I was at least trying to give you that. I was like, maybe this ain't that. Maybe it's just niggas don't like it because this ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
No,
albums,
it's not
sometimes
for
artists,
anybody.
damn, they said it's not for everybody. They said
It's not for
it's a reverse.
anybody, not everybody,
This is a
anybody.
reverse whole album. This
I
shit ain't
mean,
for
like,
nobody.
real talk.
It's an
It's like,
album for
fuck this shit.
himself to go back and look and be like, damn, that's where I fucked up. Let me
All right, and
not do
then
that again.
let's put this out there
What's
for
up,
all
though?
for those on the show that don't know. Leah ain't no regular woman. Let's put that out there.
Yeah, I just
She different.
Okay,
But so,
bet.
yeah, but still, I've heard other females. Leah different. You know, put Leah in her own little category. But
She like a woman, but she a nigga though. But she a woman, but she a nigga though. But she a
yeah, you
woman
feel
though.
me? You
Yeah.
understand me? You understand me? Look, but the album gave me indigestion.
Not indigestion, bruh. Stop it. Not indigestion.
That album is
Bruh.
probably what made my dog sick, and she's been shitting for the past 5 days.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, like
Not the
that
album
shit,
gave the nigga indigestion. That made Raja sick. That's crazy work right now,
it was
bro.
bad, bro. Like I had a physical
Bro,
reaction.
listen, like real shit. That audience that he could pull with that, or they get anywhere playing anything like that, would probably be something like Bellevue Hospital or some shit.
No. I'm gonna tell you from a female standpoint,
Mm.
that Phoenix Flex and shit, AI or not, that rubber bands, that shit was hitting. That shit went. And I feel like he saw the opportunity and
Right.
said, let me hurry up and do this because this is trending right now. And that
Cash
shit was
cow,
just a
cash
flop.
cow, cash cow.
It
But
was
he just dropped
bad.
the whole album like that, like all at once. Though the whole damn album was just like there wasn't not one. Y'all wouldn't play not one,
Hell,
not one.
I ain't ever heard this song.
hell,
Not one. I played it for 30
hell,
seconds and
no,
changed it and said, "Oh, maybe it was just a song. Let me switch it." Played another 10 seconds and said, "Oh, this shit's trash."
Yeah.
hell no.
Yeah,
It's a
because when
scratch.
I kept on doing what I kept on doing, like I'd hear the beginning and like the first song would be like, all right, it's a song, maybe it's gonna be a couple of these, but I keep on seeing Tiger. So I'm like, all right, he's gotta have a verse on this. He's gotta have this. So I would listen to like first 10 seconds and then I skip through waiting for like the beat to change up or nothing. Straight like disappointment, bro.
He's like, "Oh, you serious? Like
Like
you really put this shit? Tell me it got mixed up at the factory or something, bro. Tell me they put the wrong cover on the wrong fucking CD, bro. This is not you. Tell me you didn't put this shit out on all platforms, bro.
Like I ain't
Tell
gonna
me
And
lie,
you
like
know
Man,
what's
what?
up,
Another
bro.
thing I think that happened too is not a lot of people, unless you're from the West Coast or you really are versed, not a lot of people know who Phoenix Flexen was. Not a lot of people know that he's from Shoreline Mafia. You know what I mean? And they don't know what his regular songs sound like. So when he puts that out, it's like, oh, this is catchy, this is new. Versus when you listen to the Tiger do it, it's like you know what he sounds like, you know what his songs sound like, and you're like, what the fuck is
fuck.
this?
Yeah, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? What were you thinking?
It's like you supposed to
What
go
was you smoking? Leave the crack alone.
not leave the crack
Exactly.
alone.
I think that's
Put
why
down
he
the
was more
pipe.
successful in doing it versus Tiger.
Put down the
he,
pipe. Are we witnessing the downfall?
bro,
Is
he
Tiger
had to be
becoming
on
kitten
some
right
type
now?
of PCP or something when he made that, bro. That jump was gar basuda.
Is Tiger becoming a kitten right now, bro? Is that what I'm
I,
saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. To be honest with you, and like I said, this no offense network and stuff, but it really sounded like oh bro, it sounded like these niggas were having the gay session, bro, and just like, hey, let's make some music while we doing this
God
little
bless,
thing, like bro, like real
God bless
talk.
it be the rock. God bless it be the rock. Lord have mercy.
Bro. So
Hey,
what you mean to tell me is he trying to bring the Diddy back? Hold on, wait a minute. So what you do? Does it sound like an artist who is frustrated with their contract and they just put shit out because they gotta fulfill a contract?
sounds like Drake.
hey,
I'm trying to say like
it's
because
not who you know, it's who you blow.
damn, that's crazy.
God bless it be the rock. Lord have mercy.
That is wild.
Oh Lord.
He said he was gonna make a bedrock. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa,
He
dude.
did say that shit a long time ago.
Hey,
I
yo.
told y'all when he came in this bitch what he
My
was
bad. I
on.
got a baby panther back here and he's tearing shit up.
What happened to everybody from Young Money? Like if we look at Young Money now when it became Old Money, what the whole fuck? Did
The
somebody
same,
burn down the bank?
it's the same thing that happens with all other groups. They don't, everything cool, and then they start having little beefs amongst each other, can't talk it out, just always keep on playing and keep on going, ignoring the shit, and then eventually falling out. Then after eventually falling out, they go and do some dumb shit. They're all collaborating with other people, making other fucking music. Then to come back 10 years later, you know what? I was probably fucked up. Man, we should have talked it out. Then they come back with, so damn, I miss my dog. No, come on, man.
No, bro.
And you know what I'm saying? Everybody needs that. Everybody has a time when they're together, but then just like every relationship, bro, you need a bit of separation. You know what I'm saying? To have yourself, to your thoughts, to your time, to your peace, because when you're stuck up somebody's ass 24/7, or they're stuck up your ass, it creates real fucked up conditions. There's no talking, there's only bullshit, and then later on, because everybody's so enthralled that they're how they believe like it should have been my way from the get-go, they come to left like, damn, bro, I wasn't even thinking back then. Like, you know what I'm saying? I should have never. We should have never fell out about some bullshit, because at the end of the day, that's what always comes down to, bullshit.
Do you think when they do the Cash Money, I mean, not the Cash Money, because I mean that's that reunion tour as well. Do you think when they do the Young Money reunion tour, who do you think who do you think independently would generate more? I think Wayne gonna always generate more because his legacy gonna always be bigger, regardless of the shit that's going on.
True enough, but like even say, let's say, because a lot of people fuck with Wayne's music, but even before Wayne was doing it, and even part of his group, niggas always stay Buns and Juvie. There's never been a real fucking Juvie album out that's been trash.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is Juvie was never part of Young Money though, bro. When I'm talking about,
Young Money. Oh, hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back then.
So I mean,
let me go back.
That person, you got Drake, right? I guess Drake gonna always be bigger, right? Do you think Drake is bigger than Wayne?
I mean, I'm gonna say some crazy ass shit. I'm gonna say some crazy ass shit.
Depends on what you define as bigger, because
because if we're talking about bigger, are we talking about? I'm sorry, Lonnie, but if we're talking about bigger, are we talking about Drake's post shot of his dick in the mirror?
Whoa, hold up!
How the fuck would we be?
I'm just
you on timeout.
No, I'm just saying.
I wasn't even referring on that.
I don't even want to know your reasoning behind why that was the first place you went there. But you put yourself in the counseling session. Like, what the fuck just happened?
What I was gonna refer to was that when you say bigger, we measuring that on the catalog wise, wordplay, like
ticket sales, whatever.
I mean,
album sales.
Now, if we talk about ticket sales, him and Wayne will probably be like, well, nah, they'll blow Wayne out of the water on ticket sales, really, because he's been going.
Okay, let's talk about the lyrics then. Let's talk about the lyrics.
Lyrics, Wayne got him.
You say you're gonna blow him out of ticket sales? How? We talking about lifetime ticket sales? Yes. Drake is one of the biggest artists now, but Wayne been doing this shit since he was a kid, selling out albums, bro. We talking about Cash Money, Young Money. We all like even on his own, bro. Like so, when you say he gonna blow him out the water, you gotta imagine. Yes, you're looking at some of Drake's tickets too, but some of Drake's tickets is cause of Wayne, Young Money.
Oh well, you will look at that, but then also too again, look at the years. If you count back the years from, if you count, listen, Wayne's
no Wayne though. That's the thing. What I'm talking about, if you putting him next to Drake, there's a generation of them that don't even know Wayne for real.
Shit, there's a generation that don't know fucking Pop, nor Biggie, nor anybody else who was fucking doing it.
It's crazy to say that shit now, but
that's because the generation that don't know them, they listen to the Young Boy.
Yeah, they think Young Boy was the dude.
They think Young Boy bigger than both of them. So I mean. That's a whole nother thing. We talking about Wayne and Drake. You just gotta really think.
But still, even Drake, even as far as lyricism go, just knowing that after all this shit went down and all the shit really started coming out, and that this nigga's taking tracks, all day, every day. It's Wayne, regardless. Lyrics,
Wayne got him beat.
Both of them
Regardless
had
of
a
lyrics.
ghostwriter. Okay, so both of them had the ghostwriting conspiracy. Like, come on, you know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
so yeah, so they both had what's his name did write the Carter for him. Fucking
Gilly,
who?
Gilly, the
Gilly,
kid.
yeah, Gilly the Kid. Gilly the Kid did write him because Wayne, listen, and I'll tell you the first one of the songs on that track, nothing sounded that all sounded like some New York shit, especially a lot. Arm, leg, arm, head. You know what I'm saying?
That's with ambition.
That's a New York thing. That's on that God body shit. So again, you know what I'm saying? Hearing that and knowing where that came from. But even though Wayne, when he spit it, even though he had a ghostwriter, he still put the Southern swag on it, which, in a part, even though it's written down shit and he's copying it, he still had a different style. His style was unique. It was in the growth in the beginning of what was it? Cash Money. In the middle, after he left Cash Money, before Young Money, though, oh man, he was fucking it up. The summer of 2006, no, 2006, 2007. This nigga had over 1,000 tracks, 1,000 motherfucking tracks. Ain't nobody got no motherfucking shit than fucking back record than fucking Wayne. I don't give a fuck what you say.
But how does that translate to ticket sales? Is what I'm.
Oh, the ticket sales. Oh, ticket sales now it's different because it's new generation. They like that singing and rap shit. So yeah, Drake right now in these times, he'll have.
Drake got him. You think Drake got him? You think he'd already surpassed Wayne? Anything Wayne gonna do? Because
no, he didn't surpass Wayne. He didn't surpass Wayne.
You think Wayne still got him on ticket sales?
Bro,
I don't know if he got him on ticket sales. I'll be honest with you because, again, even though Wayne's rhymes are relevant, people aren't, it's like, people aren't really coming to see old men. Real talk.
I hear you. Who got the money? And who got the money in the household? The old people or the young people?
Let's put it in this perspective. Like,
okay.
If you go to like at least about spitball about 50 people right now, and you ask them who would they rather see on tour right now, Drake or Wayne?
Both of them in the same city, down the street from each other. I don't know why the fuck they would do something like that, but same city, same time, down the street from each other. Who you going to see?
I'm going to see Wayne because you know what? I know there's going to be some bitches that show up there, but it's mostly going to be niggas that show up there. You know what I'm saying? You go see Drake, you going to see a bunch of hoes in high heels over there. And maybe some of them. Oh, we like Drake music.
So you going to hang out with the niggas?
I was thinking the same thing, Matt.
Nah. Hey,
the way that came out, you delivered it was crazy.
Yeah. It was. Excuse me for that, but
he said, "Yeah, excuse me for that." That was straight.
Excuse me for that.
I understood what you meant, but
no,
it came out crazy.
Yeah, I know. I was just speaking with somebody about this earlier because with me being an Aries, sometimes I speak. What's on my mind, and I'm untactful, and I forget shit sometimes. But it just
you good, bro. I'm just fucking with you because the way you said that shit did come out like he was like, "No, I want to be where the niggas at. Fuck where the hoes at." I'm like, "No."
Well, no, but I'm saying, but like what I was saying though is that when you go to a Wayne's concert, right? I mean, it's gonna be like a lot of maybe young generation, but it's gonna be your generation that went. And you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of our generation that was on that shit. Not everything, not just from fucking the Carter albums to the motherfucking the Drought albums, the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Then all the other singles and shit, bro. Listen, bro, and lyric and the way, you know what I'm saying? At first, I didn't like Wayne because when he came out with his style, it was like, to me, it was like an art project. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, like a cliche, but but you're sticking random things here and here. And at first it bothered me. But then when I really started listening to it, I was like, all right, he did some shit. He discovered something because he can put these statements where they're not just plain statements, but they're relative to the situation. Plus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he really introduced that metaphor for a minute. It was really. I mean, they already had similes and a lot of shit in hip hop. That was about to be clever. But I get what you're saying. I used to say this. because I grew up listening to like people like Talib Kweli, Common, Most Def.
Okay, yeah, Black Thought.
So I when I hear Wayne, I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to say the reason Wayne got so big is because he dumbed down music to the point where you can't help but understand the shit. Now that's a technique. It used to piss me off because I was like, I felt like you remember you in class and you got that one person that asked the same shit 30 times. I'm ready. I came
Talk
here to
about
learn some shit
no
today.
question's a stupid question. Yeah,
I came here to learn some shit today. You feel me? Like, goddamn, that's what you doing, bitch. Give me. What else we gonna do for the week? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I was. I would like and shit would get boring. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired. Like the first time they said, I'm like, I got it. Let's go. 10 hours later, it should have said the same shit she done said for the last 10 hours, and they still like, I don't get it. Like this shit's like, oh my god. I know it's a mistake that I'm in this goddamn class. You understand what I'm saying? Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I got it honored, when I got an honors class, I thought we was in regular classes, right? You feel me? I was like, yo, this shit is you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, when you get Wayne rapping, I get the metaphors and I understand what he's saying. And yes, it's a great analogy, right?
Yeah.
But it's basic, bro.
Yeah, it's still basic at the end of the day.
It's basic. Like
but
I'm not taking nothing from him.
But yeah, it's basic. And at the end of the day, he just found, he made a style of his own using basic shit. But here's the thing: when did it in rap? When did it become that motherfuckers got into that laziness of just doing that? Just like all songs today are like only 2 minutes to a minute and 49 seconds long. You know what I'm saying? We had fucking 4 or 5 minute songs, sometimes 7, 8 minute songs, depending on who the fuck you were listening to. Real talk. And every fucking verse either stayed on topic or was relevant, but the situations were more in depth. Everything with words were in depth. When the nigga said something, they were like, "Oh yeah, I shot this," or blah blah blah. Niggas using words like frequency and genome and shit like that, and you like, bro, what, like this is the kind of shit I want, because whenever I spit, I want to spit some shit that's gonna attack people's mind. But as of lately, everything's become lame as fuck. Every fucking hard ass rapper, just like Young Boy, they want to fucking sing and rap. Which one is it, nigga? Which one is it? Like everybody sound the same. Everybody's speaking the same. The rap game ain't got no more real fucking bars. It's just shit that's rhyming in a whole bunch of statements. Yeah, I'm out with my boys. I'm missing my toys. I've been on the block missing my boys. Yeah, bro, it's the same shit. I'm out back playing with the toys. Choppers, extendos making that noise. Extendos got choppers on the block breaking the board. Like, bro, come on, man, get the fuck out of it.
That's the hot fire, bro. Hold on, no, stop. All right, so listen. What I will say is this. It's not, thank God, not everybody doing it. That's why I fuck with independent. It's not everybody doing it. That's just mainstream, and that's what they're paying. They're purposely paying these people to promote this dumbass shit. That's why I don't play a lot of mainstream shit. However, I will say this. I felt like we had dropped the ball completely when mumble rap hit, because bitch, yes, Wayne was. Hear me out. Wayne, the way he rapped is clever, but it's basic. It's like that no man behind type shit, right? I'm gonna say this shit so slow that bitch, we not gonna leave nobody back here with us. You feel me? Like everybody's gonna come with us. You know what I'm saying? And I respect him for that. No word. That's why people fuck with him, because you get everything he's saying. The shit match, it line up, everybody cool. Not mad at him that. But he raised the whole generation. And then when people so what happens is when you let some shit slide, right? The bar just continuously, gradually just gets lower and lower, because from there we fucking end up with mumble rap. Where that really don't even want to fucking say the whole word no more. Nigga, rap.
That got introduced with that whole controversial flow pattern that Migos came in the game with.
Bro, all I'm saying is
that's where that started.
All I'm saying is, no, that I ain't talking about that triplet flow shit. I'm talking about.
Well, no, I'm saying that's where a lot of that shit came from, because they sparked the controversy that they was mumbling, but then they went back and did it again to prove that they wasn't. But then after that, you had Lil Pump and the SoundCloud wave just come through on some drug rap. They so high on the fucking drug they can't say the damn words.
Bro, they had mumble shit before Lil Pump came through. But what I'm saying is this: at some point, we just got so lazy. We just got so goddamn lazy that we couldn't even say the words no more.
Yeah.
Like that's when we got that when that shit became acceptable. I was like, when like so. That's what you ever be playing with somebody and they change the rules so much you be like, man, I don't even fucking feel like playing no more.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's
That's
kind
what
of
I
like
feel.
what happened.
I feel like the whole that happened with the whole game of fucking art and hip hop and everything that went fucking with it, because niggas in the b boys, break dancing, rap, actual lyrical flow, content. You know what I'm saying? Meanings, practical. Shit that means shit. You know what I'm saying? Even with the storytelling shit that means shit. No.
I just thought if you're gonna rap, bro, don't you want people to know what you're saying? Don't clarity have anything to do with that?
Fuck
why are
no.
we having these discussions? Like, bitch, you
Fuck
rap.
no, that
Don't
don't
you
matter.
want people to hear what you're saying?
Fuck
Like,
no, that
why
don't
are
matter.
we having conversations about clarity? Like, if you don't give a fuck what they saying, what you saying, then why say this shit at all?
Because
No,
What's
nobody thought about that like that. Like,
they
so let
know
me get this right. You just gonna get on there and be like,
themselves.
yeah, man, I like to be doing this shit, and I'm sometimes be doing. Nigga, somebody get that boy a rag and a thermometer. This nigga about to pass out. He can't pronunciate his words. Like, what we doing? Like, what's up? You all right? Can you speak? You know, if you act like that in the hospital, they won't give you nothing to eat. They think it might be something obstructing your throat. Bitch, can you speak? Like, what's your name? Like,
and
you
you
know
know
what I'm
what?
saying? Like,
And
I'm not
like
trying to be
that's like
mean. What I'm saying is like,
what's the name? Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando from The Godfather trying to rap.
bruh, it just at some point you just be like, and I'm not dissing nobody, everybody artwork is everywhere, but that's just one thing that I just never understood. Like the concept of mumble rap, it's like, bro, so you want to rap, but you don't want to say the word? Do I get this concept? Like, I just feel like fundamentally, you set yourself not to win because at this point you basically saying is the beat sounds good, you just want to make some goddamn noise over it,
Hey, you know what else is
right?
crazy though?
Right? Am I y'all feel me though? Like think about it. If
I
you
mean,
mumbling
no,
rap over the beat, right?
you're not. Oh,
Right? The beat sound good, but you just want to make some fucking noise over it.
Or
Right? And you want
yeah,
everybody to hear you make the goddamn noise over it.
either that or maybe you were doing the justice for people who don't know how to say lyrics. And it was like, when I get to the song, Bispo, like, because I don't know the lyrics. So if I make music like that for other people will follow in that trend. I know it sounds crazy, but that could be some shit too.
I'm
So you got a
fucking done.
concert, everybody at the concert saying different shit because nobody knows what the fuck you said in that.
But as long as
That
it's
one
on,
line,
as long as it's in tune, though, that's the thing. Because I'm in tune, like I be harmonizing with it. What everybody be saying, I be harmonizing with the beat. You don't even know.
y'all
I'm
all
fucking
at the
old. I'm
goddamn
done.
concert and don't nobody know what the fuck is being actually said. It's just people in there just making noises. It sounds like it's a death party in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow, wow. Oh my god. What
yo,
happened?
you know what I'm
Sorry.
saying?
When you
Don't
said it, I
nobody
heard
know.
it before you even did
The
it.
only thing is, can't nobody correct no goddamn body. As long as it sounded like the syllables, bitch, you in there.
Right, and
You know what I'm
and
saying?
and it does because the bass knocking, so it kind of throw the frequencies into its right places.
Bro, nobody knows what
Everybody
the fuck is being
sounding in
said.
unison, speaking something else.
Nobody knows what the hell is being said. It's somewhere with the headphones like, I can't make this shit out. I don't know. I mean, we've been studying their ass for billions of years. This is a new fucking language. Everybody at the concert, they sound alike, but nobody's saying the same fucking thing at all. The guy on stage with the microphone, he just fucking making noises. I'm pretty sure that's just some goddamn, I don't know what that is. He hasn't actually enunciated any fucking word at all. It's just a bunch of we thought he was doing a tribal dance. We have no idea what the fuck is really going on around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But they all together doing it to the beat of whatever this is. Hey, listen, fuck it. If they like it, I love it. I just make it make sense to me. Like so back in the day, when you used to get a CD, I know y'all laughing at CD right now. I think the shit coming back because these artists want to get paid. That's another thing. But anyway, back in the day when they had a CD, you would have the cover, right? And then the cover, sometimes you open it up and there'd be lyrics in the little book, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want, man.
Yeah, you want to get the lyrics and see what it say, what it really say, because I want to know.
I want to fucking know. I want to know. I want to know the real words. I want to know because the artist got to sit down and you know when they do the fucking video where they talk about all the lyrics and shit. When them mumble rappers come up, man, I want to hear the explanation.
I got it.
You talking about on Genius?
Huh?
You talking about on Genius?
Yeah. I want and when they be talking about what they say right here, I want to hear the nigga go. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it sounds.
Hey, you know what? Now here's another thing. It could be a conspiracy, bro. Them could be them aliens talking to each other. Y'all gonna rap, we gonna rap too, and that's probably what you hear in alien language.
One of them bitches need to eat a Snickers and be like, "My bad, I was hangry." I still don't know what the fuck that shit was, but you know what I'm saying? Like, don't lie, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, like, bro, it's just. This is where we're at now. You know what I'm saying? Like we're at the point now where I just don't even get surprised. Like I don't want to say how could it get any because every damn day I'm surprised. I don't want to ask for it to get any worse because I'm quite sure shit can't. Like you know what I'm saying?
Man, getting worse than Boss Man D-Lo?
He was gonna grow his hair. Then he said, "No, baby, he gonna cut his shit back." Looking white just like it was the 80s. That's the stupid shit he said. And y'all go bump that shit.
I mean, was that really the bad part, or did we already really get past the worst part where wearing dresses became an acceptance in wearing hip hop? Manly dresses, or should I say man purses, or
this nigga said manly dress. So anyway,
you're 2 for 2.
Right, I was just manly dresses. That sounds like the beginning of some shit, right? Like
I'm 2 for 2.
I think that blunt kind of tapping in with your brainwaves right now. And
bro, whatever you own,
I'll tell you, that was lit as fuck last night, and he didn't even say no shit like that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Like you got some sweetener in your shit, bro. I don't know what's up with yo, man.
I ain't gonna lie though, Matt. I could barely understand the words you was saying last night. You was faded.
I was fucked up, bro. Listen, okay.
See, look, now if you would have put that on the beat, you would have been platinum right now.
Listen, trying to find my bed. I don't know where the fuck I left it, baby. Shit just going stupid. That's all you gotta do to do a Boss Man D-Lo shit. Just put baby on the end of that shit. Start off with a question, mix with a baby. You know what I'm saying? Come back later, drive a bitch crazy. Something. You're gonna need you a Mercedes. Something, just some paper. You know, am I lying? I don't even listen to this nigga music.
Let me get it with me, baby.
What's going on, right? This is what I'm saying. This is how predictable this shit done got. This is how predictable this shit done got, bro. No effort. None. That's where we at with it. And I heard this nigga say on the interview, yeah, man, my songs only be like 1 minute, 15 seconds. So that's all people gotta. So I'm gonna explain something to you. Back when they had vibrations, right? When they had record label, like they actually had records, right? And wax. The intro might be 5 minutes long before you hear a motherfucking voice. And it'd be a band. And then they'll introduce some kind of harmony. And that shit'll go on for 2-3 minutes. And then the whole track be like 11 goddamn minutes. I'm so serious.
Yeah.
And then as time got on, it got shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. So now we got songs. We got TikTok, bro. Minute and 11 seconds. Boss Man D-Lo whole album gonna be 18 minutes long.
That's why y'all gotta tap in with a real one, man. I'm still making 2 minute and 50-second songs.
You feel me? Look at Maul. Maul, you good, bro? Maul.
That's the look of disgust right now. That's like I'm disappointed. That's a disappointed look.
I can't hide. I was trying to hide it on my face, bro, but I just started thinking about it more and more, bro.
Right? Am I lying? Have I said anything wrong yet, bro? Like this is where we at. This is what I'm saying. Have I said anything wrong yet? Let me know. Point it out.
It got so bad to where they don't even say young nigga no more. They say YN.
Bro, niggas don't, bro.
Oh,
Are we running out of
oh,
words?
we a YC now? YC, YN,
That's everybody want to be.
YT, a
Everybody want to be a
YT.
nigga. Everybody want
Everybody
to be
want
a
to be a
nigga.
thug. Everybody want to be a nigga, a thug. Uh, uh, oh, uh,
Yo,
let's create dances to songs that tell you to spend money being stolen. You know,
bro, if I ain't
like
known better, I thought we was in Revelations a long time ago. But any goddamn way, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be
I
real with
mean,
you, right? Because every generation say we living in the last days, but this shit crazy. What I'm gonna say is this: this shit is, bro. This shit. Every day I look around and I'm like, there was once upon a time when this shit was not like this. And believe it or not, it wasn't even like this 2 years ago. I know it seemed like we've been stuck in this so long, but it ain't been like this, dog, for like more than 3 years. It was not like this. I know it seemed like it's been so much despair. It's been so much everybody like what the fuck, but it hasn't been like this, dog. This just you gotta imagine, dog. It's been less than 100 years that they was just doing the civil rights movement. Like women just started being able to vote. Like what is that? What 50 years ago? 56 years ago? So it's not that long ago.
57.
Your grandma, great grandma, and them like the same. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like in a short amount of time, just all kinds of shit done been set backwards. But definitely, like the effort given to anything is just set backwards. Like a motherfucker. Like he said, YN. How, bruh, young got one syllable. How the fuck you shorten some shit that only got one syllable?
shit. How you spell it? How you spell it?
YN got this, bruh. What
I'm,
the fuck are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? And we just make this shit okay. It's like, how
hey,
you
like,
even
nah.
abbreviate some shit that's abbreviated?
Listen, real shit. I just want to know this, even though I know. How did we go from "What up, cuz" to "What up, cuz"? What up, cuz?
The Z was
That
too much, bro. The
well,
Z, the
that
Z was
I
too
don't
much,
know.
bro.
That's
What
arguably
up, cuz?
because Floridians we talk with a little more swing with our like we got a
The
little more.
Z got too
Yeah, but
heavy,
then it's
bro.
also it
The
also
Z got too
depends.
heavy, bro.
You know, it all depends on I guess where you at too, because out in the country, out in Plant City, there's a
Bro,
kind of like country like talk out there too.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
like
one syllable.
I can
Like, can
speak
we
for the
stop
niggas
with it?
down
Can we
south.
stop with the
That's why
excuses?
we sound like that. I can't speak for
It's,
everybody across the nation like that though.
bruh, it's one syllable. Can we stop with the bullshit, bro? I bet the same niggas who can't say cuz, they can say Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, everybody always pay
Why
that.
the fuck?
GTA.
This is what
I
I'm
ain't
You know,
gonna
you
lie
know,
to
you
you.
know.
this
I
is
don't
what
even hear
I'm
people
fucking
call it
saying.
Grand Theft Auto anymore. I just hear people say GTA. I haven't
Yeah,
heard somebody say
GTA.
Grand Theft
Exactly,
Auto in like
GTA.
Everything's short, bro.
yeah, I
And
haven't heard
Everything's
somebody
short,
call it
bro.
Grand Theft Auto in years.
you know what's wild about that GTA shit? You can either say GTA was a game that was played by the majority of the generation, it was the most famous game, or we can actually say that that was the actual most
Catalyst.
fucking not just catalyst, but a fucking psyop that was placed and generated. We can generate fucking violence. Kids will play it, learn how to do it, and then they will come to jail, and we will profit from the fucking people coming into the fucking system just from playing the fucking game. Now we know we can put it out in the fucking music as well.
Bro, let me explain
Don't let
something.
me start talking.
The same people who own the private prisons also promote the record labels and privately fund these record labels who sign artists. There's a reason why there's always a certain agenda. This is why I push independent artists, because if you want a shortcut and you sign to a record label, more than likely the back is going to come from you're the artist. If you build a fan base just to sign to somebody who gonna tell you how you should market to your fan base, you don't need the marketer. Don't shoot the fucking messenger. I'm just if you do all the work to generate your following, then what? Then it should be a collaboration. It shouldn't be that you're hiring somebody, right? Because they're coming with your base, correct?
Yeah, in a way,
I'm just saying.
in a way.
I'm just saying.
But see, I don't know. Like, due to the fact that I work extensively with execs and shit,
Mhm.
the game is just so fucked up on their side of it because on one hand, you could go the free route and just putting out a bunch of shit till it catches the masses, and that be that. Or you could partner up with them labels to where they'll take a percentage. And 9 times out of 10, you being an indie, the type of prices that they're gonna hit you with, you ain't gonna be able to really afford like that. So somebody gonna give you a upfront loan, which i.e. is the advance. You gotta they tell you to you can do whatever you want to do with it, but really it's allocated for your music to pop. But unfortunately, the
If
why
that,
Yeah,
if that be,
but that's what Matt's saying though. Why would you even partner up and even do that? Because here's the thing: back in the day, yeah, it was worth something to get with the label because they actually bring the fan base. They actually put on your
They
music
put the
videos
marketing
and did
budget.
everything for you. Now you as an artist have to set up all your shit, pay for all your shit, and they just sit back and they just stamp their fucking name behind it. Like, why do you need that if you've already done
But
all
bro,
the fucking work and you
yeah,
you put
got
the
the
label
fan
in.
base? It's not like it used to be where everybody was jumping to run to a label and it was like, oh my god, I'm signed to a label. It was like some, like, you know what I mean? Now it's just like,
because
oh, I'm signed to a
If they
label, like, so what? You know
they're
what I mean?
bringing the money,
you want to know why? Because
they're bringing the money. That's why they're
that
bringing the money.
that shit is bringing back to where it's making you gotta really get business savvy to the shit. And unfortunately, a lot of them don't think like that going in because they're young, broke. They hear somebody want to throw them like 50,000. I'm like, oh, 50,000? Yeah, I'll take that. But in reality, you just gotta educate yourself on the business side, which a lot of them don't do.
It's
Well,
the
So
and
same
then
thing in the
too,
military, dude. I'm gonna give you this. Listen, nobody ain't gonna give you nothing they don't expect to get back. It's called business for a reason, right? So if they're giving you $100,000, it's because
They expect a
they, they,
return.
they, they know they're gonna get 100,000 plus more, and they're gonna give you them terms because listen, sometimes people be like, if I had the money, I could make this pop. They're hoping that it don't pop. They're gonna give you the money because as soon as they give you the money and they're gonna give you some
oh,
possible terms, they're gonna have
okay.
ownership. And once you owe them stake,
That's,
right? Now they have decision making. And before you know it, that brand that was yours is no longer yours. This is all I was trying to say, right? If you take the time to build the base, and I'm gonna show you this, right? I just interviewed Dame yesterday. They got 91,000 Instagram followers, right? I put out one clip, right? That clip got 2,500 views and 10 hours, right? All they did was mention the shit. The power of their base is, right? Because just in that little mention or whatever, they could have sold just in that they could have sold merchandise. We're just saying something. They didn't have to say nothing. That's their base. It don't matter what it is that they're doing with their base. It's their base. It's their consumer base. It's their loyal base that's going with them no matter where they go. They don't give a fuck who they sign to. They don't give a fuck what music they put out. They don't give a fuck what that's the power of having the base. So why would you? The only kind of marketing that somebody would have coming to them or marketing power would be right is if I give you this money, the agreement is you're going to take what I got to say into consideration. That's the only thing they can bring because that's the only thing they only need. You get what I'm saying? Everything else they done themselves. They make the music themselves. They promote themselves. They got their own base that they generate over years. So the only thing that somebody can bring in that's working with them right is money. So that's where all their power and all their negotiation power is gonna come in at money. So with every artist, right? When they looking at the event, same thing with the military. That's what I was saying. They offer this money to you, like I'm gonna give you this money, but when I do this, I'm hoping that when I give you this, whatever you're trying to do, it ain't gonna work because this is my shoe in. Because once you owe me that money, I could see I got money, so the money's not the problem. You get what I'm saying for me. But when I give you the money because you don't have money, as soon as you burn it, now you owe me, right? And you know how you could pay me because the money ain't never really nothing because I'm not hurting for it, bitch. I got it. We gonna give somebody else $50,000 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as I get you the money, now I got control of the stake of your brand. That's where the value is. You get what I'm saying? Because now I tell you, listen, you don't owe me the money, cool, but you need to go push these shirts, right? We gonna get that money and some. But see in your contract, because you like, damn, I sold all these shirts, right? And now I give you this how Young Money and all these other people get fucked, right? So I sold $50,000 worth of shirts because you gave me 50,000, right? But see, when you gave me the money, it's a clause in the contract that say if you don't give me this money by a certain amount of time, it's gonna be interest on this money. Every day that we don't have this money, it's gonna be this crazy amount of interest on this money, right? That's how people end up with these contracts they can't get out of, right? It's like, how you done scare these people like $350,000 and shit. How you still owe these people money? Shit like that, and they done signed to it. You know what I'm saying? So, and when the judge, when they go to court, they gonna be like, I didn't know, and the judge gonna be like, that's your signature, right? And you're like, yeah, that mean that you read it, right? You understood the terms and conditions. Did anybody make you sign that shit? No, then that's what it is.
Yeah, that's the thing is people don't read those contracts. They get rushing in. There's some fine print. There's extra fine print.
So you want the money.
You got to read. Yeah, of course.
They want the money and they have a dream.
But what's crazy?
That's what I'm saying. They're trying to chase their dream. They're not wrong for wanting to change their situation.
Nah, you know what? You know what's crazy though is that
on other people. You know what I'm saying?
When you look at it and you're looking exactly what they're doing, it's like, damn, bro. It's like you're sitting there and hold on. Uh-oh, I'm losing it. I'm hiding a bit. Hey.
I'm dead.
Hold on. Oh shit.
You talking about them the artists signing to the deal?
Oh yeah. So like, that 500,000, maybe that $1 million. You know what's crazy is that money is fucking. It's tax. You paying the taxes on it because that's the money that they making. They thinking they getting that million, but that million is already percentage. You know what I'm saying? Like you're paying back a percent still if them record labels ain't pushing. And that's the thing is that as soon as they get that money, party, hoes, clothes, out the bowls, and they partying and living lavishly and shit. And hey, you feel like you should be able to do that, but you're not thinking. You're not thinking like with a brain. You know what I'm saying? Because you could stay if you really be on your shit. You gonna push your shit. You gonna stay on your shit, and you gonna make sure that you have that selling brand.
Or you got people who go on tour the first time. This their first time, but they on tour with artists that didn't tour one time, so they didn't got a check. You know what I'm saying? Like they living off a last tour, but this your first time. So you trying to keep up with the Joneses because you thinking, oh, this the life on tour. Yeah, this the life on tour when you got a check, nigga. Yeah. By the time the tour over with, you owe these people money. You trying to fucking figure out what the hell that happened to you, and everybody else getting a check, and you don't realize that you trying to kill these people got money because they've been touring their whole life. Like this is how they make their money. Like you know what I'm saying. So this your first time around, but they've been doing this shit for 20, 30 years. Like they far from a scrub. Like you know what I'm saying. They done learned their lessons. So when you see them living life and doing all this other shit, that's because they done allotted for a budget for doing this shit. And then just like any other job, you know what I'm saying. As you do some shit for a long time, you start to make more money. You know what I'm saying. You start finding ways to make more money at it. So you thinking this is how life is till you find out you get home. You just blew all your goddamn tour money while you was on tour, and you owe these people some fucking money. Now you sitting there trying to, now you stuck.
NWA at its finest.
Yeah, there should be a financial. I feel like there should be a financial tour, not a financial tour, but a financial class that come with this shit. But
called NWA, a financial class called NWA.
Niggas without accounting.
That'll get kind of crazy.
Niggas without accounting at your service.
But check this out. What's up?
Speaking of counties,
I was about to say that too. I was about to get into that right now. Yeah, I figured that something was going on with this. He gonna be back up in a second. All right, so Leah, you wanna introduce it? And I got the video queued up, or you want to talk about it a little bit? I got you.
It don't matter. However you want to do it.
All right, so you said this guy is just one of many people that I guess have been stopped recently in this area, but she's trying to tell them the whole time that they don't got no reason to stop him, right? And they search him and all kinds of shit. He telling them it's not his vehicle for one, right? Everybody knows about the Bill of Rights, right? And got the right to not be subject to unlawful seizures, right, and searches, right? So
Not only that, not to cut you off, but also in Florida, if they want to search the car and they want to bring a canine, you don't have to wait on them to bring a canine. You are allowed to legally leave if you don't have a reason to be detained. So that's another thing I do want to bring up because that has to do with it. These two people are people I know personally, and these are people from my county. And the reason why I sent this to Matt is because I was mind blown when I seen the first video. They posted it on Facebook, and you see the cops and everything like that. But then within a few hours, my other friend ends up posting a video, and it's the same cops, same excuse for being stopped, and they do the same thing. This particular guy here, they actually followed him for 10 minutes. The video actually goes for about 10 minutes before he even gets pulled over. He stops, goes to a gas station, he goes to an amp Scott, like he's just doing his thing, but he's literally recording them because he sees them watching him and starting to surround him. So you can kind of see it from there. Yeah, I'd say right there, yep.
So here y'all see it's about 10 minutes in. But yeah, like she said originally in the beginning of the video, he was like he started recording because he saw that it was like stalking him. They were trying to box him in. Different units were seeing him, and he stopped at the store I think once, right? And then he got back in the car.
Yeah, and then he went to Amp Scott and got back in the car. Yeah. And now he's going home.
Now he's going home. So this is where we at.
Actually, I tell you where we should be at. We should be at why the.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's about to be right there.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's just it kind of froze up right here. Look.
Oh, it looks good on our end.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Y'all can hear it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we hear it.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah.
Deputy Morales with the Sheriff's Office.
How you doing?
Good. Hey, so a couple reasons you're being stopped today, man. So one, you were taking up the left lane. You had a car pass us on the right lane. Number two is when we got up to the light, you stopped past the stop bar. You have your driver's license.
Y'all heard that?
And mind you, he's gonna make a left. He was in the left lane because he was gonna make a left turn.
And you see that look he's got right now when he sees that camera in his background, he knows it, knows he's been
Just
caught.
wait for it. Just wait for it because the sergeant's there and everything. When you see what's gonna happen in this video, because he's very well versed in the law. He's actually, I love his commentary because it's funny as shit. Yeah, I'll let it play.
With you.
What happened now?
I just explained it to you.
I need you to explain it again because I didn't fully understand.
So you were driving in the left lane. You had a car pass you, so you're taking up the left lane. You're not supposed to do that.
When I'm turning left?
The reason is you weren't turning. You weren't in the turn lane. The other reason is you stopped past the stop bar at the light here. I need your driver's license. Where are we coming from today?
You know where I'm coming from. You just followed me from my house to Amp Scott to the gas station, and now you're here. Well, your other officer friend did.
Any issues with your license that you're aware of?
You asked for my license?
Any issues with your license that you're aware of?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know? You still live at the Toucan Trail address?
I sure do.
All right, just hold tight for me.
They ask you like where you coming from.
That's
bro, it was a crack the same game cross Fletcher, bro.
You don't have to answer that question.
It was the crack the same game cross Fletcher, bro.
Oh wait, it gets better, guys. It gets better. This is nothing.
This is wild.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can. Yeah.
Is there anything illegal in the car, man?
I wouldn't know.
Now this is the dirty cop. Watch
It ain't
him.
my car. You sure you read the tag?
Huh?
I'm sure you read the tag. It ain't my car.
Okay. I didn't run your tag. Just hop out. I'm gonna have my dog do it.
What I'm hopping out for?
I'm having my dog run on the car.
Well, you can have your dog walk around the car. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. It ain't no hop out the car. What I'm hopping out the car for? I just got pulled for traffic.
Yeah.
Ain't no listen.
So you're gonna either get out of the car or you can get arrested for resisting.
Resisting what?
I'm telling you to get out of the car. It's a lawful.
I'm asking you why.
I'm running my dog around the car.
I got to be out for your dog to run around. So you're not gonna ask me if I'm gonna let you search. You're just gonna do it.
I'm just gonna run my dog on the car.
Okay.
What's your name?
Deputy Barlow.
Badge number?
We don't have badge numbers.
You don't
And
have
that's a
badge
damn
number.
lie.
So yeah, that's
Your name is again Deputy
Barlow.
Barlow.
Yep.
that right there. He just
Yeah.
that right there just violated the whole goddamn stop.
Yeah, you got to stand on your shit, bro. If you gonna speak back, you got to stand on your shit because they're always gonna try to deter you and make you think like you in the fucking wrong, bro. Listen, all this shit, it reminds me when I was growing up, going through this shit. Just being on a bike, hey, come here. We got somebody your description on the same type of bike, leaving the dope scene or doing this. What you got on you? Go in my Sony, take my tape out, take my batteries out, go on my drawers, feel on my nuts, run, you know, like real talk, man. Tell me to sit in the car and then you ain't got, why you got blunts on you? I like smoking cars, motherfucker. They sit in the, you know, real talk. Like,
now this deputy with his K9, watch what happens with this. This is the same thing what happened with my other friend.
Yeah, real quick, y'all. The Fourth Amendment of the Constitution says that you have the right to refuse unlawful searches and seizures.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're now claiming that there's a new law in Florida called the open sniff law, and that's what gives them the right to do this. But you'll see that in the other video if we play it. They'll explain it.
It says deemed unreasonable law.
You sound real low, Matt.
Reasonable, yeah. But see, rights are imaginary. Especially if you're tan in this country, but you'll figure that out as you go along. Here we go.
Sum up with your audio, bro.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said, but rights are. I said so. The Fourth Amendment tells you that you have the right to not be subject to unreasonable searches and seizures. Now they use the word unreasonable because I'm sure they're going to find a fucking reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
But rights, you'll find out quickly, are imaginary in this goddamn country, especially if you're tan. The tanner you are, the less rights you have, and they're not going to tell you that shit. But you know, just look at history. I'm not lying to you.
Yeah.
Here you go.
You mean spray tan?
Well, no. I mean, well, everybody want to be a nigga until a nigga get shot, and then nobody wants to be a nigga.
And still get shot.
Well, no, because I mean, everybody, you know, you got YNs and YCs until a nigga get shot. Then you got young, respectful white men.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, not everybody can rinse that shit off or take it off. You know what I'm saying?
There may be some survivors that get to see that, but in this day and age, yeah, that's already a lost cause.
And I'm not saying this for everybody. I'm just saying that some people cosplay black and some people are.
Are we LARPing?
I know some people like damn, right? You're like damn, but I'm sorry, like they don't realize that shit. Some people get to take their black off, and some others don't.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? Like just kick it back. Here we go.
So you telling me?
Hop on out. That's the last time I'm telling you. All right?
Why? What's going on?
What you gonna do? Snatch me out if I don't?
I will.
I bet you won't.
100%. I bet you
I bet you won't.
When you doing this TikTok?
Who?
Bet you ain't gonna put your hands on me for no reason.
Oh, hold on.
And it kills me. Got the South Park shirt on.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm great. Besides being trailed and acting like they don't know why they pulled me.
All right, we'll find out.
That's the sergeant right there.
Yo, and just be
for a traffic for riding in the left lane when I'm turning left going back home.
I can stop it.
Huh? Yeah, I stay over here.
Well, I'm saying you're talking about going out. Hold on.
I don't know. I'm not worried about it. God got it all under control. Talking about he gonna snatch me out. You the sergeant. You allow him to just tell me he gonna snatch me out for no reason.
That right there, accountability should definitely roll downhill. Sergeant should have got written up or suspended, and so shit. The dude, you can't like. For example, if you issue a threat if you tell that to a cop, then they want to charge you with issuing a threat. But you can around here just tell me you finna snatch me up on some shit.
Wait till you see what the dog does.
Yeah, I seen what the dog scratched up the goddamn car.
Oh no, not just that, but just how
him to tell me
hits.
That he's gonna run it, and I gotta get out without even asking me. That's not lawful. You're the sergeant.
And look, and he know that shit. He didn't even say no and not. He know that, so he's already been put on notice that he's subject to that he is unreasonably searching there. I would record this shit, take this right out to a lawyer.
You're the
He
man in
is.
charge here. You're the man in charge.
And he's like, "Yep."
You're the man in charge. You should let him know that Howard's pretty aware with the law. That's what you should have told him. Yeah, it's a Fifth Amendment violation. I already know all that. I'll get to that later after they done doing what they doing.
Fifth Amendment. That's the Fifth
I'll get to
Amendment.
that.
That's a Fourth Amendment, brother. But you close your area.
But he got pissed.
A Fifth Amendment is the right.
That should tell you ain't nothing in there.
So
come on, Johnny.
Right now, the dog's doing the search, the sniff.
Yeah, at the hood, if anything, right? That's where all
Well,
the heat
no.
comes up.
So what? If you want to pause it, what ends up happening in both videos is the dog says that he hits or he smells something, and they don't even alert the driver that the dog alerts, and he can see that the dog didn't even alert, and then they get to searching.
Right, but so there was I did see where it looks like the dog scratched at the hood at the
Hey,
top,
sorry.
like
I
toward
got
the windshield.
You see how he's scratching it up now?
That was once, and then he did it again when he circled back around.
Yeah.
But I saw that. But even then, he like here it goes again. He did it again right here.
Let him in. Open the door. Open the.
But see, listen, right there, he said open the door, and I'm not trying to be funny, but he just gave them the right to permit to search his vehicle. And if the cops weren't trying to be a dickhead, they would have just opened the vehicle and searched it anyway. But that's why they searched him anyway. He just gave them consent on video to search his vehicle. So it don't matter if they hit dog it or not. When you tell them, yeah, you can, you don't get to limit their search.
Yeah.
No, let him in. I'd rather open the door and then they scratch it up, man. Open the door. Sarge, can you...
And then he right then, he kept saying, open the door, open the door. He's giving them permission to search his shit. Now, where he messed, like, it, like, at this point, like, if he would have just been saying no, honestly, throughout the whole way, he could have probably sued for even what, whatever the damages was on the vehicle, because the dog was scratching up, I'm sure. You can hear it in the paint. But, and I don't think it's his vehicle, because he did say, he would rather have the vehicle, like, open the door, he'd rather have it scratched up. But what I'm saying is, when he turned around and gave consent for them to search his vehicle, that was all bets off.
Open the door? I'd rather them open the door than scratch it. What he did? He ain't hit Barlow.
But they are being a dick, so they ain't say nothing to him though. Like,
well, watch, yeah.
Good as art.
Hey, Matt.
What's up?
Hey, I have to. I don't want to just run from the show like this, but I gotta go take care of something. There is later on. I need to give you a call because there's some stuff when I told you that I needed to talk with you. I'll talk with it. I mean, y'all my fan, but I'll talk with it after the show, bro. Because it's if you pay attention to Facebook, it's pretty deep.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm call me when we get off the show, brother. I'm here. If you want to talk.
All right.
We'll link up soon, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Though it's been great with the time that I've been here, and all you audience, everybody. But yeah, I'll talk with y'all, bro. Cause
be safe and handle your business, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thinking heads, cooler heads prevail, brother. Give me a call for sure. Every day.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
No problem.
You guys take it easy. Y'all have fun the rest of the night. Try to.
For sure, brother. We'll keep you in the prayers.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Y'all take it easy, though.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
Yeah, man. Definitely hoping brother do right. But yeah, it's gonna it's about to get crazy right here. Let me see.
All right. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Gosh darn.
That computer finna tell you I am. Yeah, you ain't gonna hear. Five cars for a traffic stop. For riding in the left lane. I didn't know there was a law you couldn't ride in the left lane. What's going on? No, you're not. No, you're not. You ain't searching the car, Sarge. He ain't told me no dog hit. You say the dog hit? When did he tell you that? He never even told you that, Sarge. He just told me that. I told him. He told who? What's your name? Okay. Hold on. Hey, you. Sarge, come on, Sarge. I got money and everything up here. No. Listen, do not walk up on them. You can record, do all that jazz, but don't walk up on them.
Oh, that's a brother too. Dang. Head corn and charge. Okay.
You know, that's the crazy part. Is just watching somebody else get done like this is wild, but to participate in it is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, they search his hood and everything, man.
Hope Massa, you know. You're gonna jump extra high for Massa. Yes. Got on his knees, Massa.
Now, what I will say is the crazy part is both times Officer Barlow said the dog hit on both different instances, and both times there's nothing in the car at all.
And
So Paw Patrol got to go back to training.
Crazy. That's crazy. All I'm saying is they did like, bro, if they invested this kind of time into actually doing shit, like I don't know, catching pedophiles, especially when you got an address, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I'm just trying to figure out like why, like why are we doing this? Like what are we doing? They wanted him so bad. I guess they were supposed to. I guess he was supposed to be moving them pounds or something. They had the whole squad out there like this was supposed to be. This was supposed to be like he. I mean, he was supposed to have a couple bales or some bricks or something in there. You know what I'm saying? They want to take this part of car. They want to take this car apart so bad for what, a joint?
There's
Maybe
not even that in there.
for what though? Like, and they followed him for what? This is just harassment. You feel me?
And they did the same thing on the other video to my other homie. And scratched up the car. Dog said it hit, and there was nothing in the car. They tore that car up too. And the crazy part is, in that video, you can hear Barlow telling the other guy that we're stopping anybody and everybody and searching everybody. We don't care.
So unreasonable searches and seizures. Yeah, don't even trip. He got video evidence. I'll be hiring a lawyer.
In the other video, it was funny. My friend was telling Officer Barlow, "Your mud ain't shit. He needs to go back to training."
That's crazy. You know, living y'all know what happens to them dogs, right? They be drug addicts at the end of their career. They get rewarded. You know how they get rewarded to sniff that shit out.
Yeah, they make it a game.
They be drug addicts. The dogs be having all kinds of problems, bro. At the end of their career, for real. Not bullshitting. And I don't mention they can so I think they use Belgian Malinois now. They used to use German Shepherds, but them dogs bite 9 pounds per second. So imagine that dog snap out on you, have PTSD, fuck around, have a
what exactly are we looking for?
A flashback and fuck your whole ass up.
He said, "What are we looking for?"
You know what he's looking for. He's looking for anything to make this shit worthwhile.
I'm gonna walk in front of you.
Hey, real quick, I gotta tear out too. I gotta go handle something.
Yo. That's what when I ain't gonna lie. When I seen this, I said, "Oh, that boy got them
Look
birds."
at my supervisor text me, asking me, did I make it home?
All right, brother. Have a good one.
Actually,
All right, Tubby.
got a small police force.
When I seen them, the plastic bags in the back, I said, "Oh, that boy on the interstate. He's trying to." I said, "Oh shit."
No damn
I said,
reason.
I said they couldn't have caught nothing because he's still alive. See, if he had them
Yeah,
birds,
no, he didn't have nothing at all. And the
And
crazy thing
lying,
is so they tried telling him that his license was
saying
suspended and they
yeah,
cut his license up and
for
his license wasn't suspended. He
riding
posted it that it's
in
free and
the
clear. He rode back up onto the place with his friend on a lawnmower to pick up the car.
and the
left
craziest part about
lane
the shit is like, so they just cut up his
when
license, right?
I'm
So now,
getting
if he
ready
wanted to go like drive anywhere, now he can get pulled over for not for
to
driving
get
without a license after
in the
they
turn
caused the actual they, you know what I'm saying? It's a dirty setup,
which
bro.
is left.
It's a dirty setup. And then when you go and get those license, like he got to get a replacement license now. That shit costs money, bro. That shit costs money over that. Listen, bro. I can't tell you how I know, but I can tell you that I know. I do know that I do know that they can find out right now if his
I
license
ain't
is
gotta
valid.
watch them.
They can
They
find
got
out
body
right now,
cams,
bro.
and
They
I
don't
got
have
a
to. They don't
camera
have to.
right here
You
on
don't
them.
have to call nobody
And
or
ain't
whatever.
nothing
They
in
have
there.
a
I ain't
system they
gotta
can
watch
find that
them.
shit out
God
right
watching them.
now if his license is valid.
Should have caught me 15 years ago.
This shit crazy, bro. And so they cut it up because why? So
With
he
that
can
little
present it
attitude,
again.
They said it wasn't that his license was suspended, and he said, "No, it's not. No, it's not." And this happened on
you
I
told them
think a
how I was 15
Sunday.
years ago,
He went
Sarge?
to the courthouse Monday morning,
Huh?
and they told him his
They don't
license
know.
was good, and
They
he
jitty
posted the
bugs.
paperwork.
They was in school.
I would make
Probably
them give
wanted
me
to be my
another.
homeboy back
It's
then.
about being an inconvenience. It's
Yep.
just
So
about
when he got
harassment.
picked up by a friend, he only lives a
They
block
don't
away
know.
from this, and
Mm-hmm.
he rode back up
Oh, we
there
got
In
to
the
another
piss
right
them
guy.
way.
off on a lawnmower and picked up the car with his friend
Come on,
riding on the
join the
back of the
party.
lawnmower.
No need to ride by acting like you ain't part of the crew.
This is just crazy, though. This is like beyond harassment. I'm gonna go ahead and call it at this one.
Yeah.
Right?
Damn.
This is like why we don't have better. We don't have better things to do with our resources.
Nah, facts. Like it's a situation too, bro. Like y'all been in every break and every which rule to try to get something to stick. And the thing is, bro, there's people actually out here perpetrating real crimes, and y'all worried about people. Hey, I don't know.
Dude, it's because they need. So let me explain something. When you're in law enforcement, your job depends on crime, right? When you're in the medical field, your job depends on sickness. And when there's none of those things, right, your job's at risk. They out here just fucking with people for the fuck of people because they need people ass in jail. There's things that are made by prison labor, right? License plates, things like this. Um, they pay pennies on the dollar for this shit. You got the corporate, you got the private owned prisons that pay these people that get you to make you think it's cool to perpetrate crime. So just spend that shit, spend it. So when you see these people, right, you see them Javinci'd out and shit like that. They don't buy that shit. That shit is given to them. But
And
she's sitting here telling you to spend that shit. She don't spend that shit. That's stupid.
yeah, and I'll be honest with you, with everything going on in the country, the racism is at an all time high. Um, like for real, I started digging in and doing numbers and stuff like that, and there's been legitimately recently 11 lynchings and 20 hate crime, racial crimes, but they weren't lynchings. Obviously, they were homicides. Nonetheless, that's 31 people killed
Yep.
over racial shit.
Yeah.
And
Dude.
black people are not going to kill themselves by hanging themselves. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody's going to climb up in a tree with a noose around their neck and commit suicide like that, bro.
Well,
Like,
the thing is too, they want to keep so while people saying spin that shit and doing the dances and shit, they hang a niggas out here. When they say spin that shit, they talking about the body on the tree, right? So the thing is, everybody's distracted. You got a group. I hate to say it, but there's a there's a big part of the population who are sheeple. They're sheeple. That's the best way I could say it. They don't. You can tell them that they're killing people around the corner, and they don't care. It's not. It's not happening right now. So, you know, that's how they think about life. That's how they think about life. You be like, damn, like I'm like, you don't hear the gunshots, and they be like, yeah, but that's over there. It's not over here. You be like, motherfucker, that's right over there. Nigga, like the only difference between here and there is like the street. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? They was like, yeah, but I mean it's not happening. That's how some people are. Like some people just not going, they don't get it. And if you stick around trying to make sure that motherfucker get it, you're gonna be part of the goddamn casualties.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna be part of the number. You're gonna be part of the numbers that got hit. I refuse.
Yeah. You gotta like, yo, God, like you be praying for God to show you something. Sometimes to show them something be the goddamn common sense. Like nigga be like, yo, you realize they shooting people over there, right? That was the warning. that was the goddamn warning. That was time to get away. Like you already did a solid by trying to let motherfucker know, hey, yo, they shooting people over there. You know what I'm saying? But that's all you entitled to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't pull somebody like I want you to live, so you need to cut. No, ain't nobody doing all that shit. No, like what? You can do that if you want to. We sit here talking about, oh, I got shot, be bleeding out the Kool-Aid, right? Because while the person you was trying to save get away, ain't that a bit? You be done got a, you know what I'm saying? Got maimed. You know what I'm saying? Trying to save some motherfucker who do get away, but you didn't, right? So it's just man. Hey man, people, we all see the shit that's going on today, and I wonder if the blessing in it all was so that you can identify the light versus the dark. And I'm not talking about color. I'm talking about hearts. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy that some people see this shit and are just cool with it.
Yeah, they got numb to it. There's actually a word for that in the field that I'm studying. It's called habituation.
It's called what?
Habituation.
Habituation.
The more you're exposed to something, the less you react to it. There's a whole science dedicated to it. People that have PTSD, after a while, if you keep exposing them to things that cause them so much distress, sooner or later that becomes their normal. They get used to it.
You desensitize them.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Damn, that's crazy. So that's like the Trump always having some crazy shit coming out of the White House to the point that nobody really gives a shit with the crazy shit anymore. It's just the norm. It's just crazy shit coming out of it. So it's just some other crazy shit. Like, right? It's just business is norm. This nigga spends up all the goddamn money. It's like, you know, it happens. That's where we are, right? Like that's where we've got like before. So a year ago we were saying, hey, this nigga Trump's stealing our money. Now it's like Trump just did another illegal goddamn insider trader call on fucking Truth Social. That's where we at. Shit just is what it is. Like you missed the days when they used to hide the corruption, right? Like you actually had hope. Like you was like, you know, like gas is gonna actually be fucking, you know, reasonable next week, or you know, the food's gonna actually be affordable next week, you know, or fuck, I could actually go get, I don't know, looked at by the doctor next week. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no money for that though, but we got money for oil. I feel like okay. Let me bring this down. I've been looking more and more at this theory that I think Trump's trying to get us all fucking killed. All right, so what I mean by this is we ain't got no military weapons. Right? It's been said plenty of times we ain't got no goddamn weapons. We can't defend. If a group of mosquitoes got together and decided they wanted to fuck up a base, that just happened. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no kind of defense. Trump's still out here talking shit.
That's like the girlfriend that will put her boyfriend in a bad situation Like he mess with me, but over there you see Michael Jai White, 4 black belts,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you be like, so you really trying to get me messed up? Like, you really don't care about me?
Trump is the little brother who get brave when the big brother show up. Like he be like, can you come? Can you come with me to the movies? They be picking on me. As soon as you get over there, he be like, "What you fuck niggas had to say now? I got my big brother in this bitch. What are we going?" Yeah, that's what Trump be talking big shit like that at the UN. Like he just put sanctions on the ICC, on the International Criminal Court. How the fuck you put sanctions on a criminal court? How? Why are they playing? Why are they playing like something like? Listen, excuse me, like the caucasity. The caucasity, they even try this, to even mention this shit is wild to me. Like when I say that shit, I'm not trying. When I listen, there are things that we won't even play with. You understand? In this life, but Trump will mention this shit in broad daylight, like motherfuckers don't have cameras and microphones on his ass all the time.
Right.
Like, what about Nancy Part? Like, what about this girl, Nancy? Damn, what's her name? They call it a human printer. Hold on, like it's so. Before I get to this, where is Melania? She hasn't been seen in over 26 days publicly. Where is Melania?
On the Epstein island.
Where old buddy that was like that was in like what right the what we were talking about last week with the fake pictures. What's his
Oh yeah,
name?
you're talking about the senator.
Yeah, him.
You talking about
Where he at?
damn senator.
Ain't nobody seen better physically allowed him in on no type of media where like you gotta move your lips and move your mouth.
You talking about damn? I can't. If I wasn't trying to think of his name, I wouldn't know. Not damn. Sorry. He the oldest senator, I think. Kentucky.
No, that's not Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, it's in Kentucky. It's Mitch McConnell. Fuck, that's his name.
Oh, so I did say it right. It was okay. I guessed it wrong. I guessed it right, but I thought I was wrong.
84 fucking years old. The fuck he know about anything going on but below 50?
The boy was around for Jim Crow. He was around for Jim Crow.
Same spots. Like if he did, it would be creepy.
Hey Siri, how long Crow was Jim Crow? How long? I can't speak. How many years was Jim Crow?
I liked in it. I got lighter than big in it. All right. How many years is what?
Jim Crow laws were affecting the United States. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Okay, so at the latest, 1965. When was Mitch?
Can we talk about what John Ossoff said about Trump and Natalie Hart?
1942.
Huh?
What did they say?
Well, John Ossoff was saying, I'm gonna let y'all hear it, because the White House went crazy behind him saying this shit. He said he basically needs to get back to governing instead of flying around, or started trying to. All he wants to do is fly around on his plane with Natalie Hart. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Hold on. I'm trying to get. It's got an advertisement. So, in the meantime, Yeah, so basically he just called out I'm trying to pronounce this. Stop sharing this. He called out Trump. Why is this like thing tripping like this?
It doesn't want you to be great.
Probably. That's all right. I'm used to that kind of shit. We're gonna make it happen. All right. There we go. All right.
Been at sea for 240 plus days without a port call. It's a Navy record. And still they serve with excellence. And still they serve with excellence. God bless the sailors, Marines, aviators, and all aboard the United States ship Abraham Lincoln.
267 days since it last docked. They've been soldiers out on bro. Can you imagine that being on a fucking ship?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not having
because the water is stopped up too. The sinks are stopped up. There's shit on the actual floor. What you saying, brother?
For people that don't understand, I had to talk to somebody about this earlier. They were like, they didn't understand. They just didn't know what docking meant because people don't understand how these ships work. And I don't fully understand how they work either, but I do know the basics or some of the basics, like the surface level stuff. When they dock, that's how they restock. Dock and restock. They run. If we ain't restocked in 276.
During 65 days, I believe.
Okay, so hold on. Let's do some research. How many people are on the USS Lincoln? What's it called? Lincoln? The USS Lincoln carries approximately 5,680 personnel.
Different airmen, Navy, Marines.
If you round it up, 6K people, 6,000,
and equipment.
You telling me that they ain't restocked for 6,000 people in 200 and what? How many days?
Imagine one side of the ship, the toilets don't work, so it's actually the water is coming back up because it's a ship. It's meant to not allow water back inside the ship. So a lot of the ship is like going through some kind of system, right? But it's not
because
working,
they have emptied it,
and it's not working, and so there is shit. There's actually turds on the floor. It was in shit water. These are best and our brightest. These are the people who are fighting for our freedom. Well, I mean, that's what they're supposed to be. That's what a lot of them signed up for, but they're actually over there, a part of a war that we don't even need to be part of.
Shit, they're fighting for their own freedom at this point.
Well, people are actually jumping off the ship, committing suicide.
Trying to commit suicide.
Yeah, they are. So let's finish watching this. This is what he said, and this is what pissed the White House off.
See, they don't expect luxury. They'll endure hardship. But they deserve competent leaders who send them into combat only when necessary. And with decisive clarity of purpose, not fools who lie about the purpose and progress of war. And while the sailors on the Lincoln fight his war, while he fruitlessly drains our munitions and oil reserves, the president sleeps through his meetings. He golfs and trades stocks. See, he doesn't want to do the job. He wants to build his ballroom and travel with Natalie on their apparently defenseless flying palace gifted by the Emir of Qatar.
And that's what broke the internet. Because do y'all know who Natalie Harp is? They call her a human printer.
No.
So I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about before. Where is Melania? Melania hasn't been seen in public for about 26 days. Right? So hold on. Let me get back out of this. Not from. She's only made 38 appearances. When is the last time you have seen Melania Trump? She's only made 38 public appearances this year. We're in August. With the last one being the World Cup final. Right? Y'all remember when the World Cup was?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
June 11th to July
Between
19th. And it
July.
it would have been June 11th. I believe that's when the beginning of it was, right? Or maybe,
And then
yeah.
July was the last. July 19th. Yeah, July 19th was the last game.
Oh, so she came out today. She came out today when she appeared in the White House to announce an expansion of her foster in the future. She broke a month-long absence. People was like, "Yo, where the fuck is her?" Because Trump's wives and shit, they go golfing and don't come back.
That's what I said. She ended up on the Epstein Island.
But check this out. White House Special Assistant Executive Assistant to Donald Trump, known as his most devoted aide. This is the one that wipes his ass. She serves as a constant gatekeeper, content curator, and social media manager. She's always with this guy. Always. So much that the Secret Service deemed it like cautious. Yeah, I think I'm watching.
The Secret Service deemed it cautious.
She alarmed campaign staff and Secret Service. Natalie Harp's closeness to Trump even alarmed the Secret Service with her adoring letters, because she writes letters to this nigga about "You're the only one that matters in the world to me."
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
Swan in a clip from a July interview with Zateo's Mehdi Hassan that's making rounds again on social media said the agency expressed concerns about someone that close to Trump writing him such letters, which in at least one case were left in some of his private spaces. They're very unusual, the letters of absolute devotion. Who initially reported on the existence of the letters with his Times colleague Maggie Haberman in 2024. Among Harp's reported messages to Trump, "You are all that matters to me. I don't ever want to let you down, and I want to bring you joy." Yeah, she gonna suck his dick, bro. Yeah, she gonna, bro. Yeah,
she gonna shake it
like a red nose. Like, yeah, she gonna, yeah. She don't been. What they saying now? Cracked? Yeah, they cracking, bro. They and that bitch cracking like walnuts, bro. Clickety clack clack like some dice, bro. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely gonna do that, bro. If he needed her to do it, she gonna definitely make one of her holes available. You know what I'm saying? Swan said he's found no evidence that Trump wrote letters back to Harp, and despite the raised eyebrow from the Secret Service, nothing happened with the agency because Trump was quite happy with it. Swan chuckled when asked whether First Lady Melania Trump was happy with it, noting that he didn't want to speculate. Yeah, he didn't want to say shit. I bet she ain't happy with this shit. She always with this nigga, bro. Always, bro. If he got to go use the bathroom, she gonna wipe his ass, bro. And I mean that's anywhere, because he'll use the bathroom anywhere.
Yeah. He's constantly shitting on people.
He just fell asleep. He just fell asleep. Um, are fake digitally edited using a common sound on. Nah, this nigga farted, bro. He farted, bro. Like this shit happened. It wasn't like no sound effect. Like this nigga actually farted, bro. Hold on, let me see.
Was in the Oval Office during the vaccine announcement when he signed an executive order trying to change children's vaccine schedules and separate out the MMR vaccine into 3 separate shots on 3 separate appointments instead of rolled up in one. Putting that aside, it appeared the president had a hard time staying alert or staying interested in this executive order, as it looks like he's dozing off, maybe,
I don't think this is it.
while the director of the National Institute of Health explained to reporters case appeared to fall asleep there. It really does make you wonder whether
it wasn't it. There's one where he actually like, bro, he farted, bro. I think he farted, but I guess people trying to make their clips funny. I actually saw that shit when it happened. That nigga farted, bro. You can hear that shit on the audio. But whatever, what we gonna do? There's bigger things. Like, did you hear he just announced that just putting white granite on the White House. Like he's redoing the driveway. Like we don't have a motherfucking war that we're in the middle of because you fucking decided to want to. Like we don't have like gas prices ain't high enough. Like fuck it. Let's just continue to remodel the fucking White House. Most people don't even have a house, much less any house, but you got a white one that's not even fucking yours, but you want to put your name and shit on all of it. You making everybody pay for all these renovations. But like, how the fuck is this not criminal? How in the hell, bro? Like, dude, I swear, if it wasn't for Wesley Snipes, I'd be to stop paying taxes. And they finna come get my ass later. They finna come get my ass later in life. Talking about something. We need you to do this time real quick. Do what time? Where time at? I didn't realize they was naming bitches time now. What you talking about? Not me messed up. I ain't going. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know, brother. I'm hoping that things get better as we go along because right now they're not. How about they were ruling death suicides in Mississippi, but now the Department of Justice, the same one who refuses to release Epstein files, the same one who they've like you said, 11 people have been hung in a certain amount of time, but they don't see nothing wrong with them. They apparently
Mississippi's 20. Florida's 11.
But the same Justice Department, that Department of Justice, is looking into a criminal investigation of Nolan Wells now because it took the world to see that there's no way in the fuck that he just drowned. With his whole fucking throat being missing from the autopsy and all kinds of other weird ass shit. It took the whole world to point out that this is not, normal for them to open up an investigation. And we just got to trust that they're going to do their job because, the Department of Justice always made me feel like they really want justice.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like you remember back in the day with the Marvel comics and shit where you had like the Justice League. I feel like all the villains came and took over the fucking building. Or you mean like in Men in Black where the girl Selena or whatever her name was came and took over the headquarters?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like what I feel like where we at.
Yeah.
Bro, we cook.
We're looking for the government to come, like, I don't know, restore some kind of order. And it's like, This is some
You
real
waited a
life,
long time.
right? This is some real life, like good versus evil type shit. It's like never in a million years did I want to be involved in this shit. Like the movies was cool, but this ain't never like where we are right now as a country. This ain't never some shit I thought I would ever see. Like I had heard about this kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? But it was never some shit I thought that we were going to see in our lifetime, much less have to deal with, and was hoping our kids wouldn't. But yeah, man, this is I really feel like he's purposely alienating us from our allies. He's weakening us and bankrupting us so that we can be bought up, and the people with the money are gonna get free roam over however they want to rebuild this place, and everybody else has got to basically get with the fucking program or get out the way. Yeah, yeah. It's y'all gotta stay prayed up out here, man. Let's remember that unity is the way the community, and that's the way we gotta get through it, man. I'm not gonna hold us up too much longer, man. We're gonna say our goodbyes. I appreciate everybody definitely coming through. We're gonna let Leah go first, ladies first. Maul after you. And then I'll say my piece. Let's go.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure you guys tune in next week. Also, models, everybody, make sure you guys are sharing the content link up house and make sure you're tapping in with that. We're gonna have workshops and all different types of things going on with that. Also, I am taking pre-orders for the spooky treats. If you want to know how they are, just ask Matt. So I'll see y'all later.
Yo, those spooky trees was off the fucking chain, yo. I'm gonna get into those in a minute. Yo, Maul, it's your turn.
Hello, people of the internet and the world. Don't be stupid. And that's a, if you choose to be ignorant, then I can't help you. But well, we can't help you. But y'all have to go out there and do some research for yourself. Just don't believe what the media tells you. Go out there and read for yourself. The most powerful thing you can arm yourself with is knowledge. So go out there and read a book or something. Brush your teeth. And wash behind your ears in the morning, and don't douche because it's not good for you.
Don't douche is crazy.
Especially as a female.
He said, especially if you're a female.
Douching is not good for you. It's been scientifically proven.
Okay. Well, I'm going to
Don't douche.
Yeah. Wait, he I don't know how to follow that up all the way. The spooky treats. Yo, y'all gotta make sure y'all hit the girl Lee up from the spooky treats. Yo, the motherfucker was absolutely great. Make sure y'all look out for a full review coming from me soon. I promise, yo, they are worth the money. So hit her up, find out what kind of treat she offers. I recommend the drinks for sure, but make sure I find out what kind of drink she offers and where you can get it because they official. You heard it from here, man. No offense, got you for real. You have a great time. Don't have shit else to do for the day because that is not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna definitely grub out the days on point. You know what I'm saying? Apart from that, y'all, hey, listen, we done had some interviews recently. Shout out to everybody who's been on the platform. We have really gone up on our engagement as far as on Instagram and on YouTube. We appreciate y'all on Facebook as well. Y'all do me a favor, please, if you haven't already, check out these interviews. They are now, I believe most of them, all of them are up on Spotify, on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, and everywhere else, iHeartRadio. Anywhere you want to hear your podcast, go check them out. We got other ones coming up soon. If you want to link in or if you want to be on the podcast, make sure that you go follow our Instagram and our YouTube and send me a message. The content house is coming up. Like I said before, y'all got to make sure y'all hit up Princess Leah to make sure that y'all get how it's invite only. So you got to be locked in to get the information and the details. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be off the chain. We got some amazing photographers, some workshops. You're going to network there. You're going to have some connections. It's somewhere you need to be. Don't miss it. You know what I mean? Make sure that you're following everybody that you see come through the platform, regardless of what podcast they may be on. If they've been on this stage, you need to be following them. So, like I always tell y'all, man, no way to the world to change. We're going to be the one to change the world. Thank y'all for tuning into the High Counsel. See y'all next Thursday. Peace.